Hey, Tom here. Welcome to my channel, Tom Loves DIY. And the continuing story of alcohol stoves, I want to show you some stands I've put together. A couple of them are interesting, and tell you what my experience has been using them with my squirt cheese can alcohol stoves. The one I use in my tests, this simple wire stand, this is made from 3mm stainless steel rods, purchased it online. They're 12 inches, and so by bending them in this manner, I end up with a stove stand that's about 3 1/4 inches tall, or about 8 centimeters. I made another version. You can see, I hope, it's a little taller. It's about a 9 centimeter tall stand. This one I put the chain on because what I found, as you can see with this, it tended to do this, which is not a good thing when you've got a flaming pot of alcohol going. This stove would work well on the trail, but probably need to have a windscreen. So this style is lightweight. You can see it folds down to almost nothing. I think it weighs about an ounce. Another one I tried, made this from aluminum flashing. You can see it's been used and abused quite a bit. It is also about 9 centimeters tall. And what I found was with this one, the stove is in the center. The stove tends to overheat. Even with all of these holes and all of the vents and everything, the stove overheats and tends to burn much too fast. So that I consider a fail. This stove stand, made from 1/2 inch wire cloth. And stove, very stable. This one is probably the most stable of all of them that I've made, and it works pretty well. It does overheat some of the stoves, so it works best with the stoves that have a small number of jets or smaller jet size. You get much above 3/64 of an inch, or 1.2 millimeters, and again, this reflectance tends to overheat them. But it's a nice design because it gives you a windscreen and some heat maintenance. The last one I made, which is kind of cool looking, a little heavy, because it's made from 1/8 inch thick aluminum rods. But this one, very stable, works really well for a larger pot. Now, kind of the cool thing about this is it comes apart, folds up, and you have these 3 small pieces. This is joined with a pop rivet here and here. You can see it coming through. See the pop rivet there? I love pop rivets. I think they're a great thing. And the slots alternate, each one. So they're identical. They just go together. 3 pieces. Makes a stand. I think if I were to do this again, I probably won't, but I'd use 1/16 inch material and maybe even go to a 3/8 instead of the 1/2 inch. That would significantly lighten it up. It was fun making it, and kind of neat, but I don't think I'll be taking this one on the trail because it weighs, I believe, about 4 ounces. Way too much. So that's my experience with stands. See you on the trail.